So this is Haboob. Your hunt spawns close to the middle, so you risk losing your elephant if you're not keeping an eye out in the early game towards the middle. Quite close start, almost like Socotra, except for the ability to move to the sides to collect some resources at a distance. This time they're up against Yodli and Mango. The rating number actually doesn't show here, so but we're still in the 800-ish. Top bar is not updated. Doesn't matter that much. Let's call it Mango's team then. Just a capture each hang up. For the sims you have here, Yodli with the Guryaras probably wants to benefit from that food and from garrisoning the sheep early on. Sees that goes for the mill before the lumber camp, because garrisoning the sheep or livestock inside of the mill gives a slow trickle of food throughout the game. Mango with the Huns is going to supply Guryaras with 20% faster working stables, so that gives them the opportunity to both play scouts in the early field age and produce them a lot quicker than their opponents. So that could give them a number advantage as the game progresses. Super Skurken this time around playing with the Saracens. He's mentioned this game specifically because of the so-called siege archers. Saracens team bonus is that it provides archers with bonus damage against buildings, so it makes it easier to break through walls and destroy buildings when you get to the appropriate archers upgrades. Giga Gurken with the Lithuanians for this one, so going to play a cavalry civilization. We'll want to collect the relics for extra attack on the knight's line, and if you get castles up, those +1 attack per relic up until 4 relics is going to benefit the lightest from the castles as well. Bring in the town builder to quickly garrison the villagers for extra food to collect. That used to be my old trick back in 2002 as well. It was more common back in the day. Now you just use garrison and ungarrison hotkey for the most part. Let's Haboob. Let's speed it up a little bit because the Dark Age is tends to be relatively uneventful on maps like these. Blue is already out scouting, and Super Skurken springing in the hunt. Doesn't look like they want to try and lame, aka steal resources from their opponents here. But some scouting they're getting done here, and Giga Gurken is about to find the location of Mango, perhaps. Mango very close to home base with everything, just chopping the straggler trees. Didn't even make a lumber camp yet, as opposed to a teammate going out to make one now. Feudal Age halfway there for Giga Gurken with the Lithuanians, so that looks like scouts to me. Green seems to have scouted that to some extent as well. And as we reach the Feudal Age for Giga Gurken, let's see what the plan is here. No barracks yet, just bringing in the food. Guess it might not be scouts after all. But the barracks is going up for Super Skurken here, and that looks to me like it's going to be an archer's follow-up from the Saracens here. Only one villager on gold, but Saracens could also get gold from the market at better rates than most other civilizations, since their resources from the market sells and buys at better prices. Ooh, gold mine is now being used to collect the hunt over here. If they had been carrying gold now and proceeded right to eat the hunt from the elephant, that gold would be vanishing. It wouldn't be usable. So always make sure to drop off your resources before proceeding to a new resource. Unless you're building a resource drop-off point, in which case it will drop off once you complete it. Village for Super Skurken, 2 ranges going up here. Are we going to see the blacksmith as well? Not yet. The wood count is a bit low. So only 6 villagers, 7 villagers on wood perhaps now for Super Skurken. No, 5 on wood for the time being. And the blacksmith costs 150 wood, so that's going to be a little while yet until that can be afforded. You could spend 75 wood on a market though and sell your stone or use some gold to buy wood for the blacksmith as well. Double range archers, the only person producing military for now. I don't think Mango knows that this terrain can't be built upon, so these stone walls, great initiative to try and get the walls up along the edge and all the way to the wood line, but unfortunately you can't not build on this terrain, so there's going to be an opening here no matter what. So you have to wall on this gray terrain here and back to your base or like a big square or something and avoid this gray terrain, but you don't want to do that either because you want to be able to have a lumber camp up. Maybe you could wall until this lumber camp somehow and get away with it at that spot. Okay, the archers are out. No fletching just yet. No blacksmith yet for Super Skurken. Wood, food, gold, stone. Finding the last 2 sheep as well, so there's bonus food to be brought in there. Lacking some early scouting there. Looks like Boo just wants to go for the gas lage here and just skip the feud lage altogether and get some camels out in the gas lage instead. Okay, now we have something happening here. Let's see for Super Skurken's advances here. Still no fletching. Still no... Oh, wait, it's on the way. Just clicked. Nice. I suppose good reaction from Yodley here. Yodley is pulling away the villagers from the woodland so as not to lose them to the archers. They're about to get fletching. The Gurjar's mill now to be exposed to archers' fire, and since the archers deal extra damage against buildings, that's 3 bonus damage against buildings. This building is eventually going to go down. That's 6 more sheep for our purple friend to bring in. Castlage is in for Giga Gurken. Giga Gurken now making... or going to make knights, probably. A little bit low on food, only 2 farms and 1 villager on berries, so that complicates things as green still tries to wall... Wait, yeah, there's 1 tile here, right? You can't build there. So however hard you try, that is unbuildable. So there will be an opening, but at least it's a choke point to benefit. If you get the castle up here or something for green, that could help. To block this entry. Let's go back to the archers. Mill is dead. And thank you very much. That's 600 food back to base for me. For Super Skurken's ideas. Defensive tower from Blue. Blue wanted to get more defensive towers up by the looks of it. With 8 villagers on stone. Maybe even a castle. It's just about to enter Castle Age. But seems to be at a loss as to what to do here with all the archers entering the field. Feud Age archers. For Super Skurken has got enough mass to not be too worried about the camels as well. No bloodlines for Blue, no armor, and now with the heal for our purple friend over here, that's going to provide even an additional 25% bonus damage. So easy match to take out the camels. Could also go to sit underneath, right underneath the tower foundation here with the archers to take out the tower without the tower being able to damage the archers over here. Almost completed, but that tile will always be open to let other units in. Now, scouts being added by green and green, still in the feud age. Not quite thinking about the castle age for a while yet, but double stable scouts also ranges with skirmishers because you need skirmishers to deal with archers, right? But it's 16 archers out of 10 more in the queue for purple here, so that number is just escalating as another mill goes down and the last few sheep for the Gurjars have been taken out. So the economy situation for Yodley not looking too pretty here. The defensive tower is keeping the aggression out to some extent, but the gold is still exposed. The woodland over here is still exposed if Super Skurken at some point finds it. Now going to break through these walls as well. With the same, as mentioned earlier, Saracen's bonus. But now with the skirmishers joining in, it's going to get more difficult to rely on feudal age archers here. To be fair, green is missing the defense upgrade, so you could still fight them with a large number of archers. But what Super Skurken needs here now is to get some cavalry units from green to help out. Looks like there's going to be a castle drop here perhaps happening. But with all these skirmishers in the way, that could be difficult. You can still castle drop outside of these walls and deny this huge gold from green though. Is that Vild repairing from the outside the whole time? Yes. That was a ballsy Vill that unfortunately got their life ended. Not nearly as many eco kills here as in the previous game of Migration. 5 villagers down for blue, 2 villagers down for green. And since they have less idle towns at their time overall, they are actually somewhat similar in economy here, but they are definitely behind in economy. No, in military numbers. So there's that. Super Skurken has also found blue's woodland over here. And is... Take right 2 archers against 1 skirmisher. Where are you, Hera? Oh, Lyria, I mean. Anyway, gets the skirmisher, but then another few skirmishers popping out here from the Guriaras. Not really going to survive this last archer over here. Defensive tower from Mango. Mango's still stuck in the feudal age, but does have the buildings and the resources required to click to the castle age. This archer's top side as well, enjoying the bonus damage against buildings as seen here. I think once again we have a little bit of an uneventful moment in the game here, so we'll speed it up a little bit, see if Castle Age will come in for the remaining players here. A camel from green trying to find damage at Super Skurken's base with some clever house walling around the gold here, making it harder for raiding units to easily get there. Skirmishers also focusing down the archers around this side as the scale barding armor finally comes in for the Guriara's camels here. Also another reaction to the archer's play is the Shrivamsha Riders, which dodge the first batch of arrows shot from Super Skurken. So Super Skurken didn't do enough eco damage this time to stop blue from making these units. Now again reacting. This is a trademark Super Skurken player or something. Triple barracks to defend against raids. It's the quick barracks one. No, it's 4 barracks this time. Oh boy, someone's got wood to spend. This, my friends, is called overreacting. There were only 4 Shrivamsha Riders going to raid, and Super Skurken decided that 4 barracks would be a good way to deal with the raiding party. Second town center on the wood as well, securing the wood line over there, not too shabby. As the Hans player wants to get the castle up as well. If they are able to get Targans out, that would be a smooth means to deal with the archers of Super Skurken as well. But now Super Skurken's teammate has joined the party and has brought some lighties out. Let's see if there are any relics. 2 relics collected as well, which gives 2 additional attack to the lighties of the red player. Not quite with Castle Age defense upgrades yet. Bro thinks he's playing StarCraft with 4 Rex Marines. There we go, that's it. I never played StarCraft 2, but I get the idea. Nice raids from red over here. Let's go back to the eco overview. I think feel like that's significant here. For the damage being done. Lots of wood in the bank for the Huns. That could be spent for cavalry archers. That's exactly what the Huns players going at. So archers. They are 25% cheaper for the Huns as well, so that's that. But if Giga Gurken gets some nice mangonel shots in here, the cavalry archers would still be at risk of going down to siege fire. Oh, that's a farm TC if I've ever seen one. TC ordering exactly one straggler tree here. Nice. Defensive TC. Why not over here though, if you want to collect wood? Huh? Third town center for Giga Gurken. only producing out of 2 of them, so extending the economy here in third town center is going to further boost that villagers production and give Giga Gurken's team a more convincing villager lead. They are 14 villagers up at this point because they've been taking out some of blues and greens villagers. Great mangonel shots here. Saracens archers with some siege help here, easily going to break through these gates as well, but the cavalry archers of green are looping around so they could raid and get some damage in from the side as well. And the gate is down. What is it this? It's actually 5 barracks total with the initial one made before the archery range as well. Oh, cavalry archers, raids, and Shrivansha riders as well. They want to be rid of the Saracens siege archers threat, but it's being pushed a little bit on this side as well. Mango's got plenty of production going. Has lots of resources in the bank to keep producing as well. So Giga Gurken's team, they are going to fall behind because of the raids here now. Pikemen, they need to get close to take out the cavalry archers. That shouldn't usually happen when you're patrolling or micromanage your units like this. I think we have a more even match at our hands now. Back to the Eco KD. Blue and green are getting economic kills now, taking Super Skurken off goal, but Super Skurken plans to get a defensive cast lap as well to try and keep the raids away. Maybe over here, something like that, to secure the gold and the farming economy. Pikemen have to get close enough to be relevant. Maybe that's the reasoning for multiple barracks, and we could send in reinforcement from several angles and take out the cavalry archers up close. Like this raiding crazy on green. Sun Green is so busy micromanaging the cavalry archers against the pikes that it doesn't realize at all that the lighties are killing all of the economy at home base. Only 30 villagers left for green now. Great raids from red. Look at that, 29 villagers killed by red. Giga Gurken is stepping up their game now. And now only needs to produce more military units to truly close out this game. Could go Imperial Age here. Could make 10, 15 more lighties with these resources. And green has full attention on the cavalry archers so as not to lose them to pikemen over here. Market going on, which means that Mango can't sell wood for gold. Doesn't seem to be an issue just yet, no. Is it? Green isn't collecting gold at all. Has the castle protecting gold over here, but someone producing cavalry archers. How are you producing cavalry archers without gold income? Why no gold? Well, we'll see how he micros against skirmishers, I guess. Bodkin Arrow is in. They aren't elite skirmishers though, so the cavalry archers with full castle age upgrades should still be doing okay. Looks like they're focusing builders, not skirmishers. Ooh, a dangerous amount of crossbows over here as well. They could enter from this area. Just ignore the tower, move in and try and look for damage this side. Meanwhile, blue is trying to get more of an economy stabilized here again, but look at the economic difference now. It's almost 50 villagers difference between these two teams as Mango goes in to try and offset that number by raiding Giga Gurken. Or in English, giant cucumber. Super villain and giant cucumber. Guess who's who? Who's the man and who's the woman here? Saracens crossbows, 28 of them. They got Bodkin Arrow. They have ballistics even. Looks like Super Skurken is getting some defense upgrade for the infantry as the support unit as well. Crossbows, 8 range, town centers 7 range, no 6 range in fact. So the crossbows comfortably outrange the town center by 1 tile. Which means you could do this. You could stand there, fire away at the town centers and take them out without even the need for siege weapons. Ding, 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 ding. Bringing in all of the economy here just to be completely safe from the raids here. Builders trying to find places to hide inside of castles and whatnot. And that essentially puts the worker efficiency to nearly 0 when that's done. Lacking a little bit of food now, maybe a little bit too few farms here, but certainly did some work through the raids. 42 villagers dead, ringing the bell once again, as Super Skurken is busy with the Saracens archers over here, 31 and counting. 60 villagers more for Giga Gurken's team, even with a similar amount of thousands this here. The tower completes, but how long will that stay up? As the crossbows start firing at the repairing villagers and will take out the tower comfortably as well, maybe losing a few numbers along the way. Giga Gurken is giant cucumber. Super Skurken is super villain in English. And they are a married couple. And even their kid plays Age of Empires, so they're all three of them are in the AOE Norway Discord. Siege archers. GG is called, at least from green. I guess blue wants to take that famous last fight, just one last fight, but the Shrivansha riders will go down. Could be that blue is salty here and wants to hide villagers or whatnot, but no, calls to GG, lets it go. And that would be another win for Giga Gurken's team. Lightis and siege archers for this one. 800-ish team game elo. So some more unconventional approaches to the game. 75-19 KD, that's some percentage right there. That's almost 4-1 KD. And the buildings raised, 12 buildings raised without a single siege unit from Super Skurken. Blue Good Sport actually gives units to improve Purple's KD before ending. Yeah, just to even out the numbers between them. 1860 relics gold as well. How many relics in the end? Yeah, 2 relics. Not too bad. We have that. Why so high APM at the start of the game? Maybe single-handedly tasking villagers to go here or there.